take two lessons, the highest common factor or HCF and the lowest common multiple or LCM. HCF, highest common factor, and LCM, lowest common multiple. Let's start together. First, we are going to explain what is the meaning of highest common factor or HCF. Highest common factors means the greatest common factor between two or more numbers. We are going to take the common factors between two or more numbers. Let's see an example. If I have an exercise, find the HCF of the numbers 12 and 18. I have two numbers and I have to get the HCF of these two numbers. Let's start together how to make them. I have number 12 and number 18. I will just factorize each one of them to its prime factors. As usual, 12 can be factorized into 2 and 6. 2 is a prime number with a circle and 6 is not a prime factor. So I'm going to factorize it again into two numbers. 6 is 2 times 3. And 2 is a prime factor and 3 is a prime factor. So now I factorize the 12 into prime factors. Okay, what about 18? I will do the same. 18 equal 3 times 6, or any two numbers you can choose. 3 is a prime number, yes. What about 6? 6 is not a prime number, so I'm going to factorize it again into 2 and 3. 2 is a prime number and 3 is also a prime number, so here I have finished factorizing into the prime factors. Now I'm going to write the prime factors of each one of them. I will start with 12. 12 equal 2, excellent, times 2 times 3. What about 18? I will write 18 but just under 12, like this. 18 equal. I will write the same factors under each other. I have here 2, so I will write it here under the digit 2. And then I have 3, so I will put 3 here. And I have another 3, but I don't have 3 here, so I'm going to write it out. I'm going to write it out like this. So again, 12, the factors of 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. I write 2 times 2 times 3. What about 18? I will write it like this, just under 12. And I will write the similar or the same factors under each other. I have here 2, so I wrote 2 here under 2. And then 3, I write it under 3. And then the last 3, I don't have other 3 here, so I'm going to write it out or out or out. Okay, what I'll do next, I will make a line like this, and now I'm going to get the HCF. I will look to the two factors I got, and I will take only the factor that is placed in 12 and 18. Here I have 2 and 2. I will put a circle around them. And what else here is the same? 3. I have here 3 and here I have 3. And I'm going to take only one of them. 2 and 2, I will take only one. And the 3, I will take only 1, 3. What about 2 and 3? No, I will not take them because they are not the same. I don't have the same factors here. And I have 3 here. So I will just take the common factor between 12 and 18. The common factors between 12 and 18 is 2 and 3, and I will write them 2 times 3 equal 6. So the highest common factor is 2 times 3 equal 6. This is the highest common factor. Let's see another example. I have now 3 numbers, 42, 35, and 28, and I want to find the HCF for the 3 numbers. Again, I'm going to factorize each one of them to its prime numbers. 42 is factorized into 7 times 6. 7 is a prime number. 6 is not a prime number. I'm going to factorize it again into 2 and 3. So here 2 is prime and 3 is prime. I finished factorizing 42. 35 is 7 times 5. 7 is a prime and 5 is also a prime, so I put a circle around them and I finished. 28 is 7 times 4. 7 is a prime number, but 4 is not. I'm going to factorize it again into 2 and 2. And 2 is a prime, so I got 7 and 2 and 2. Now I finished the factorization of the three numbers, so I'm going to write each number with its prime factors. 42 is 7 times 2 times 3. 35, I will write it under 42 like this. 35 equal. I'm going to write the equal factors under each other. I have 7, so I write it here. And 5, I don't have 5 here, so I'm going to write 5 out. And then 28, I will write it under 35, and 7, write it under 7, 2 here under 2, and 2, I don't have another 2 here, so I'm going to write it out. Now make my line and get the HCF. I will take the only common factors between the three numbers. Here I have 7 and 7 and 7. What about this 2 and this 2? No, but I don't have 2 here in number 35, so I'm not going to take 2. I have to get the factors that in the three numbers, and it's 7. So the HCF is 7. Okay, now let's move to the lowest common multiple, or LCM. What the meaning of lowest common multiple? It's the smallest number that is a multiple of 2 or more numbers. The lowest or the smallest number that is a multiple of 2 or more numbers. Let's see how can we get the LCM. Find the LCM of the numbers 12 and 18. I'm going to factorize 12 and 18 into their prime factors. Just like the HCF. 12 is 2 and 6, 2 is prime, 6 no, is factorized into 2 and 3, and both of them are prime, so I got the prime factors. 18, 2 and 9, or 3 and 6, whatever, it doesn't matter. I will have the same prime factors at the end. 3 is a prime, and 6 is 2 and 3, and I got 2 and 3. Now I'm going to write them. 12 equal 2 times 2 times 3, and 18 equal 2 times 3 times 3. Okay, now I'm going to make my line. And how can I get LCM? Do you remember in the HCF we are going to take only the common multiples between the two, the common factor between the two numbers? Here what we are going to do, now we are going to take from each column only one number. From this column I have 2 and 2, I will just take 1, 2. Then I have here 2, I'm going to take it with me also. It's like a train. LCM is like a train. He's going to take all the numbers with him. And here 3. 3, I'm going to take only 1 3, and then this 3, I'm going to take it. So what I have at the last, 2 times 2, 4. 4 times the 3 is 12, and 12 times the 3, 36. So the LCM is 36. Again, in the LCM, I'm going to take from each column, I'm going to take a number. Here I took 2, here I bring down 2, and here this common 3, I took 1, and then I'm going to bring down 3. I will take all the numbers, and I'm going to multiply them. Okay, let's see another exercise. Find the HCF and the LCM. He wants both of them. The HCF and the LCM of 28 and 42. I'm going first to factorize each number to its prime numbers, 28 and 42. 28 is 7 times 4. 7 is prime, 4 is not. I'm going to factorize into 2 and 2. And both of them are prime numbers. What about 42? 42 is 7 times 6. 7 is a prime number, but 6 is not a prime number. It's 2 times 3. I'm going to factorize it into prime numbers 2 and 3, and 2 and 3 are prime numbers, so I'm going to take them as prime factors. Now I finished factorization. I'm going to write them. 28 equals 7 times 2 times 2, and 48 equals 7 times 2, and don't have 3, so I'm going to write it out. and then make my line. I want the HCF and the LCM. HCF means that I'm going to take only the common between them, which is 7 and 2. So we're going to write 7 times 2. 7 times 2. Do we have any other common factors? No, we just have 7 and 2. So 7 times 2 equal 14. What about the LCM? LCM, I'm going to take from each column a number. The first column I have here 7, so I'm going to take 1. Then 2, I'm going to take 2 of them. And then we have to bring down that 2. And then we have to bring down that 3. I'm going now to multiply them. 7 times 2 equal 14. 14 times 2 equal 28, and 28 times 3 equal 84. 84. So this is the HCF and the LCM. That was our lesson for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you understand this lesson very well. Until next time, goodbye and have a good day. Thank you.